Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to talk about this dude today, the good old Infraction V2 6S. And as you can see, still got the stock body. But this guy's always up for debate, discussion. So we're going to talk about it a little bit today. We're going to walk through it, see what we like, see what we don't like, see what we've done, see what we can do. But let's get into this. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. So we got ourselves here the Infraction V2, and this guy, I got him a little over a year ago, and it is pretty much bone stock, except for the tires. I just recently got some, here they are right here. This is the compound I went with, the XM3 of the GRPs. I just recently took it bashing. Did not get any video, but ran it on that 6S Gen Ace Advanced 4.35 volt 6S battery. I don't think I burned up the ESC or anything, and the tires. Tires still look all right. I mean, I pretty much ran a battery through there. You know, I wasn't going anything too crazy, so don't really expect them to go bald, and wasn't doing a whole lot of burnouts or anything. Just bashing around in a parking lot. But they're a tad bit smaller than the stock ones, but they hold out pretty good. And then what else we got here? We got, like I said, pretty much bone stock 6S Spectrum ESC. Still haven't caught it on fire. The 2050 motor, still ain't blown it. One thing I did do is I went with the little socket head screws, that's pretty much, who knows why ARRAMA does not do it, but they don't. They need to, because this back one right here, pretty much instantly, the stock bolt or hex almost instantly stripped out on me. So I had to get Wild Bill's Dremel and cut me a slit and hit it out with a flathead screwdriver. So I went with these after that. But as you can see, I'm just bone stock. I did take the handbrake out because I do plan on eventually one day going crazy with this thing. You know, dropping maybe a XLX2 in it, something like that. But as of right now, it's just been hanging out this way. But right now, I got a loose 20-tooth pinion on there. But I have done some speed running with it. With the 20-tooth, with two Spectrum 5,000 milliamp 50C batteries, I hit a 74. And then I have ran the speed pinion on here that comes with it, that 25 tooth, and I've gotten 89. And that was with the stock tires too, so these guys might slow me down a little bit if I try to run with them. But that Gen Ace battery I have is 6800 with 100C, so I am tempted to take it out there once I get some alright weather, and then I can try to do some figuring if this is just a tad bit slower or maybe even the same speed. Then I can do some calculations. Maybe one day I'll put a different body on there, but man, oh man, do I love just the look of this truck. I mean, let me get the body on there. I mean, it just looks like a truck, that low rider look. It's hard to put anything else on it. I mean, there's that Nissan body. There's like that Mustang body they got out there. You know, then there's the hardcore, just the speed run bodies. For everyone to go something like that. I don't know if I can take myself to it. But the upgrades, you know, there's endless upgrades for this thing. I haven't even got any wide skirts on here. You know, there ain't no carbon fiber. I mean, there ain't nothing to it. I have yet to do anything really to it. But hopefully this year I can spend a little time with it. But yeah, that's your infraction. Pretty much bone stock. 6S. Basher, street basher, king basher. Don't, you know, some people would be taking them off road doing crazy stuff. I mean, these things sit so low. I mean, you run over a rock and it's like running over a boulder. You run into a curb, you're asking for it. But they're definitely fun to drive. I mean, if you need some road, I mean, that's probably the only con, is it ain't really designed much for if you don't got some smooth road and you don't mind just staying on the road. But if you find you some good parking lots out there, you can really have some fun. I mean, this thing will do 50, 60 easy. And then you start messing with your pinion. I mean, I've heard that stock setup, you can hit 100, maybe even 120 before maybe stuff starts catching on fire. Stay tuned, because probably will try to do something like that once it starts warming up a little bit more. But you know how we do at DFCRC, we be going crazy. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe.